I'm quite happy to remove this because this is not what should belong in this parliament.
The recent parliamentary stunt of Senator Pauline Hanson sitting dressed in a full burqa was utterly unsurprising. But it was the emotionally charged, outraged reaction of Attorney General George Brandis that was far more ridiculous and unhinged.
Now, Senator Hanson, I am not going to pretend to ignore the stunt that you have tried to pull today by arriving in the chamber dressed in a burqa when we all know that you are not an adherent of the Islamic faith. And I would caution you and counsel you, Senator Hanson, with respect, to be very, very careful of the offence you may do to the religious sensibilities of other Australians.
Right.
Hanson wore the burqa to raise a point, an argument that the burqa should be banned, something that One Nation leader and her party have been pushing for, in addition to a large majority of the Australian public.
Please explain.
Now, Brandis gives into the outrage culture here like nobody else. If it's obscene for us to mock each other's religions, should we cry outrage at the sight of a girl dressed like a nun at a costume party? Would this be, in Brandis's worldview, denigrating a part of a religious practice? Would Senator Brandis need to caution and counsel the individual to be very careful not to offend the religious sensibilities of other Australians? And what about the reaction of the openly gay Senator Wong? Would her Islamic counterparts offer the same reaction? You see, it's the very reaction of political figures like Brandis and Wong that breeds the opening for polarising and somewhat ridiculous figures like Pauline Hanson and her party. Now, for Brandis to act so hurt and offended by Hanson's stunt, he misses the point that he is not the all-righteous force halting her in her tracks, but rather the fuel her movement needed to return and grab the reins of Australian political power. It's people like him and their outraged reactions that were the catalyst that resurrected her back into the political landscape. And they can't even see the forest for the trees, even as it's burning down. Now, as Mr. Brandis sheds another tear, should we, as a modern Western nation, join in and contribute to the murky, low-banked river of crocodile tears? I think we'd rather not drown in the shallow rivers of pandering conceit.